So guys, I want to start out, we're going to do some guard retention drills. Just stuff that Constantine's really good at. So I'm teaching a move like him, except you're using your hips instead of your legs, okay? I'm very, 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 very not flexible at all. Like, it hurts to touch my toes. Like, everybody's always like, oh man, you're so flexible. It's because I know how to move my hips, okay? So you all know standing base, you all know shrimping, basic stuff like that. So I just want to start with a couple little drills that I like to do. They're all two-man drills. First one, real easy. It's also kind of part of the warm-up. Yeah. So just a butterfly guard drill. Okay, Carl's going to square up for me. All I want to do here is I want to glue like this part of my leg to his like inner thigh, okay, or right at his knee. Now I want to keep a slight upward and outward pressure, almost like I'm going to pick him up. Okay? Abs are sore. I started working out like 2 weeks ago.
I'm serious. A lot of things that he says do, this is not one of them. That we all work out here.
So, upward and outward, okay? And I want to not lay flat on my back. I definitely don't want my head up. I'm just going to keep my, almost like a small crunch, all right? Now Los, if he walks to his left, I'm going to put more pressure outward with my left. If he walks to his right, I put more pressure outward with my right. If he walks toward me, I'm going to pick my knees up. If he walks back, I'm going to pull him in, okay? But I want you guys to try your best to stay really squared and just like super glue those legs to his legs, all right? At any point I feel like he's kind of getting away from me, I need a reset, we're going to walk him, okay? So walking is just a combination of in and out, up and down, left and right. Okay, so you just gotta move a little bit. So sticking, sticking, sticking. If I feel like I need to walk him, just give him a little walk. Yep. So hands up, guys, in case he falls. I also do not want you grabbing your legs or anything. If you need to bump your elbows on the ground to stay square, do it. This guy, he should have his hands up as well in case he does fall. I don't want him busting his face on my knee. Okay, rather he doesn't want to bust his face on my knee. All right. So go ahead, slow for a little bit. So just keep those legs glued, all right? And then what we're going to do, last, we'll say 5 seconds. It's going to be a little longer. But I'm going to have Los just kind of walk back or even just lean away from me. I'm going to pull him in. Pull, 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 pull. Okay? So nice, kind of isometric. Cool? Easy enough? Next one's kind of simple, okay? It's a little bit harder to practice, but reverse hook, okay? So what I mean by that is normally I have a hook, my left leg on his right. Okay, a reverse hook would be my right leg on his right. This is actually something I'm using quite a bit. I use it a lot, especially on guys like Joel who will jump past my guard and they'll get way over here, okay? So, you know, it's real common, guys will grab the legs and they'll blow by the guard real quick and you get this, okay? So I can use this to sweep, I can use this to go under him, get a knee bar, all kinds of stuff. But right now, all we're going to use it for is just re-guard, okay? So I'm not in a great spot. I definitely don't want to push up. I'm just going to keep tight. And all I'm going to do here, guys, is just kick this leg, and I'm going to let it roll me back to center, okay? So we can kind of drill this on our own. You could, if you just have like even like a pole or a wall or whatever, and you can just kind of drill this, okay? Move back. All right, easy enough. Or I can have Carlos move. Carlos moves, boom, push, he moves. Okay, that's all we're going to do. All right, if you're not comfortable with the top guy moving, just have him stay still. We're just going to rock. So don't rock and touch. You're not rocking with your elbows. Keep your elbows up. I want you to use this leg, okay, the one on his leg. Push off, push off, push off. All right, easy enough. And you more advanced guys, like I said, if Carlos wants to kind of hop all the way around. Okay. Cool, easy. All right, let's work down on 3. 1, 2, 3. So, like I said, a lot of this is just guard retention. For right now, you know, Joel goes to jump by me. Whoop, I'm in here, okay? So this isn't a horrible position for me. I can work in, work back to De La Riva guard. I can get in, get under him here, okay? I'm doing a lot of stuff, like even just being aggressive with this. Like Joel's on his knees, maybe I'm working butterfly guard. I'm working in here. I think we might have covered some of this last seminar, but I've got that reverse hook. Okay, so what can I do? Pick him up, picking him up, boom. Not just going for the sweep, but I'm attacking the leg locks, attacking the other sweep. I'm going to plot him out. Okay, so a lot of stuff we can do where we actually start really sweeping the guy. And a lot of times you'll just catch a guy as he's going to pass, whoop, kind of kick him over. Okay, I don't remember who it was. I was rolling with somebody the other night, and I did it, and they kept their base. But what happened? Let's just stay up. Is I kicked this leg all the way around, yeah, and I ended up. That's not staying up. But I ended up, boom, right here. Okay, all I did was I literally just took his leg and I passed it over my head, and I had his belt, took his back. Okay, that wasn't what I was going for, but it happened just from that reverse hook. Okay. Next guard retention drill. Real simple. Joel, the top guy, you're going to have two objectives here, okay? So first one, just start on your knees. So this one, let's stay here. It's kind of on my back. Joel goes single arm under. Okay? He goes under the leg, guys. If I need to, back out, back up. I'm going to put weight on that and kick my hips out the other way. Okay? So I'm heavy. Then what I want to do is I want to get my foot under his knee. Okay? Or vice versa. As soon as I feel like he goes under, I hook that foot under his knee. If he gets it too far up, I put the weight. Put the weight down. Okay? Next thing, he's going to push the knee down. Okay? So I don't want to go here. So that hip movement comes into play. So if I just try to muscle my leg back up, Joel's got all of his body weight on me, okay? And like we said, I just started working out 2 weeks ago, so I'm still pretty physically weak. And my legs are tired all the time. It's terrible. I don't know why you guys do this stuff. So I'm going to move my hips under him, okay? Just post your foot, zoop, square back up. Okay, so be aware of going too far and throwing that leg all the way back down. Okay? So Joel's basic, his basic two things. He's going to push the leg down. Whoop. I bring it back up. He goes under a leg. And I hook. Okay? And so he's going to mix this up a little bit. He can attack the one leg over and over. He can go different legs. Okay, so I'm just keeping my knees high. Getting them under. He goes double. That's fine. He goes double unders. Shoot for double under feet. Okay? And then, so I want you to focus on that butt. If he gets my leg way up, if I don't get that, put some weight on it, okay? Get some weight on that side. All right? Easy enough? Top guy, just make sure all I'm doing is just focusing on pushing the knees down and going under them. Okay? So any combination. Go here, go here. Probably not going to go here, but all right. Cool. All right. So we're not trying to pass. We're just making the bottom guy work. Just feeding him things to react to. Cool. We got it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. On three. 1, 2, 3. 2 more, guys. I don't want to bore you with a whole bunch of drills. Drill 2. So, real simple this time. I'm going to have Joel start up. And so Joel's just on his feet, right? He passed my guard, where he started to. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with my shrimp. Okay, so we always talk about the hip movement. If he's close to me, guys, everybody knows to get on their side, okay? But what I see way too often is you guys go like this. And do me any good, okay? His shin is really tight in my stomach now. Oh yeah, I just gave him that tightness he wanted, okay? So I need to create space. So first thing I'm going to do is shrimp away. So always keep in mind, guys, if I need to shrimp far, it's my far leg. Okay, I just put it out further, and that pulls my hip to it. So look, I have about 2 feet there. Okay, I only need an inch. From here, a shrimp. I'm gonna bring my knee in, and now this far leg, I'm gonna bring it all the way over, okay? So I want you to avoid just bringing it through, putting it here. I want you to do a big, nice loop. Put it on that opposite side leg. Square up here, okay? Then we'll go to the other side. All right, yep, and Joel does his job. He gets close. Shrimp. Bring the bottom knee in. Top leg to his far leg. Okay, you guys can go to the hip. Depends on kind of where you're at. I'm going to pull myself up. I'm going to go ahead and set my hooks. I always like to go to butterfly guard. Okay? And then just move myself. He steps in. Shrimp. Boom. Boom. My shrimp. Knee in. Boom. Okay? Easy, pretty simple. Alright, we won't do that one real long. I've got a little one almost exactly like it, but it's a little more involved. Okay? So we'll do next. Alright, on three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So guys, this drill here is almost the exact same, but both people are going to have to be a little more involved, okay? So this is actually good for the bottom guy as far as guard retention, but it's also really good for the top guy as far as guard passing, okay? So I'm actually going to have Joel go on bottom on this one. So he's here, he's going to start, I'm going to start down, okay? He gets his knee in, boom, he throws that top leg over, it's going to go about here, okay? Just right at the shoulder area. So what I'm going to do is the top guy, I'm going to go under this leg and catch it right here, okay? So with my northern arm, the one nearest his head. I catch it, and now if I just try to run around, he's still got the guard. So my southern leg pushes his leg down, and now that north leg slides over. I'm going to pivot on that. Boom. So that would be my pass. But Joel's better than that. He slides out, he throws that top leg over, and makes me do it all over again. North leg, or north arm, which is now the opposite arm. Cups, keep my head low, I push this leg down, I slide that knee over it, guys. Okay, when that knee hits the ground, pivot. Boom. He kicks out. I grab, got his leg down, and I pass. He kicks out, grab, his leg down, and pass. Okay, simple enough. So, north arm, one nearest his head is the one that grabs the leg. Okay, and same side knee passes over. Right here. Okay, just think about making it do splits. Like, everybody knows what splits are, right? Okay, put that knee on the ground, and then just pivot on it. Whee! Cool. Cool? You have to make the wee noise, at least twice. Alright? Alright, on three. 1, 2, 3. No problem. Okay? So super simple. Alright. So I kind of made this one up. I'm sure somebody else does it, but I hit Joel with it all the time, so I figured he'd be the best guy to show it. So what we're going to do here, guys, he's going to basically shuck past my triangle. Yeah? So I can get him in a triangle, whoop, or almost get him, and guys, don't escape it right. No, they don't do the right one. They do that. I throw your leg over and I pass. Okay? Which works okay. A lot of you looked at me like, that's not how you do that. Okay? So, if I've got my triangle locked up, Joel does not want to go this way, right? That makes it tighter. But sometimes, sometimes guys can get out of that. It's not locked up perfectly, and he passes real quick. So I noticed this. Look where my hands are. Elbows are always in tight. One hand on the hip, one hand on the shoulder, and then I'm going to shrimp out. Okay, I shrimp out, and this knee is now pointed down, and it goes under, and now I shrimp in. Bloop, bloop. He goes to pass this side. I shrimp out, knee down, shrimp out, knee in, hip, and shoulder, or even like elbow is fine. Just control that upper arm. this leg, make sure I get it down. So as I shrimp out, point that knee in. Okay, I'm going to pull it under, and now shrimp back in, right here. Cool? He passes. I just made Constantine's day, right?
Yep.
All right? Easy enough? Pretty simple? So really, guys, you're just doing a series of shrimps. Over here, shrimp out, knee in, I lock the triangle up. Shrimp out, knee in, I lock the triangle up. Cool? Easy enough? All right, let's try that, guys. On three. 1, 2, 3. All right. So right here, guys, you can do this kind of standing and do it with the guys here. But what's going to happen is I'm not going to show you a bunch of crazy inverted guard stuff. Okay, I don't really personally use it. But what I am going to do is, like, it does happen, guys, get around, right? So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to reach back, I'm going to rock up on my hips, and I want to cross my feet. Okay? Cross my feet on his waist, and now I unwind. Okay? So I have to unwind, so my left foot is on top. I have to unwind toward that foot. Okay? Sorry, just a little bit jump. So we're just going to do this. Real simple here. Back. Boom. And switch legs. So right on top, left on top. All right. Now you more experienced guys. Yeah. So top guys just kind of stay in. So you more experienced guys can start using this to do triangles and stuff. So my triangle is going to look like this. I go back. One leg goes under the armpit, and the other leg goes on top of his head, or on top of his shoulder. Okay, now as I spin, guys, I like to try to hold both hands. I still spin toward that same leg. Right here. Okay? We just lock it up. Spin back. Leg under the armpit. Leg over the head. Unwind. Okay? Now when you're really doing this, you got to put some pressure on him, right? So I go. As I'm spinning, don't really try to reach up to him so much. But as I spin, I'm pulling him in, I'm pulling him down, locking that up. Okay, so there's a lot of clamp with that, just like I were doing a regular triangle. Because ultimately that's what it is. Right? So, here, other side. Right, my right leg crosses over the shoulder, left leg's under the armpit. Now I spin toward that top leg, okay, the one nearest the ceiling. Right here. Just come up. If you guys are having trouble with the triangle, just do 2 legs on the body and spin. 2 legs on the body and spin. Okay? Easy enough? Yeah? Any questions? All right, this will be our last drill, okay? So pair up in groups of 3, guys. 1, 2, 3.